my proposal plan about teaching English speaking skills to the Arab students in northern Syria, most problems and solutions. I selected this title because it is a public issue among the students and graduates also who learning English speaking or English language. So let's start showing the rest of the proposal plan. So the introduction talks about the importance of English as a common language. So the strong presence of the English language has made it the common language in many countries and the most commonly spoken language in the world. Nowadays, English plays a prominent role in developing the world's education and business. This global significance makes English receive special attention in northern Syria also. Accordingly, it has been given great importance in schools, colleges, universities, and in institutions. For instance, English is taught as a core subject in public schools, starting from the 1st through 12th grade. However, most private schools start teaching English from kindergarten during their general education. Also, we see that English language is important after graduate or even at university and after university stage, especially in the job opportunities. So it is a global language. Okay, let's talk about the statement of the study problem. The statement of the study problem is the weak English speaking of the university student, particularly, where speaking is one of the language skills that should be taught by English teachers. They must not only teach how to speak, but also pay attention to their students' pronunciation, the grammar rules, the vocabulary, and fluency. Speaking English fluency is one of the goals that should be reached out in English language. Learning as a foreign language, as stated by Byrne in Youth, that the main goal in teaching the productive skill of speaking will be oral fluency. So not only grammar or grammar rules or vocabulary, sentences, etc. So also we should concentrate on pronunciation and fluency, oral fluency in English. The second part of this paragraph, teaching speaking skill to Syrian has always been a challenging task to EFL teachers because it is a foreign language. This refers to teaching of English to learners in or from countries where it has not been traditionally used, as MacArthur 2005. While speaking English, Arab students encounter many difficulties. The major one is that there is very limited opportunities in the Arab countries to learn English through natural interaction with the target language, as Rababa said in 2003. Previous studies conducted in the Arab world revealed that most Arab students are not instinctively motivated, and they lack the basic language skills that would enable them to express themselves easily in the classroom. We see these statements in some studies like Hamad, Al-Saghir, Mahboub, and Ilyas, and Al-Rabi' and Al-Rashidi, and so on. Let's continue the next section, which is variables. I mentioned some variables of the study or the issue, which are level of English proficiency, confidence and exposure to English language, motivation to learn English, and frequency of English language use. There are some of the variables or the most important variables that I will concentrate and measure the research. Now we will talk about the objectives of the research. The objective of the study is to investigate the following: to explain the contribution of the chain drill as a technique in improving students' fluency in English speaking along with other manners, to represent the problems that could face the learners who apply to the chain drill technique and other manners. We have this technique that some of the teachers follow in schools or maybe universities, or students maybe among us. So we will see the effectiveness of it and pros and cons of it, along with other reasons or issues. Now let's continue to the next section, which is the research question. So the first question of the study is, to what degree does the use of the chain drill as a technique to improve English speaking could be effective? As we said, we have chain drill technique in teaching. Chain drill is a manner of practicing English or studying it. So to what extent it is effective? And the question two, to what extent it is not, in the summarization. So what are the factors that could be considered to make the use of chain drill techniques effective? The third question is, what role does motivation and self-confidence play in the success of non-native speakers in learning to speak English? Self-confidence, so let's admit. Okay. So what role does motivation and self-confidence play in the success of non-native speakers in learning to speak English? And the fourth one, how does the lack of exposure to English in the home environment affect the speaking proficiency of non-native speakers? And the last question is, can technology be utilized to assist non-native speakers for overcoming English speaking problems? Frankly, there are many questions to ask in the research, but I selected these limited questions. So let's continue to the hypotheses of the research. So the first hypothesis of the study is related to the first question and so forth. The first hypothesis is the use of the chain drill technique is effective to improve the university students' fluency in speaking English in northern Syria in 2022 and 2023. All hypotheses concentrated on the year 2022 and 2023. So the second hypothesis is the use of the chain drill technique is not effective to improve student fluency in speaking English in northern Syria. The third hypothesis of the study is the goals and motivations that non-native speakers have can strongly influence learning English speaking in northern Syria, particularly for university students. Okay, the fourth hypothesis of the study is in northern Syria, non-native university students who do not have English as their first language and are not exposed to it at home or other places will face more difficulties in speaking fluency and accurately. The fifth or the last hypothesis is some technology like electronic applications and online education platforms can enhance speaking skills of non-native university students. Okay, these are the research hypotheses. Let's talk about the research significance. The research will prove the effectiveness of some studies conducted in the past relating to speaking skill, like the studies about chain drill technique. The research also will help in determining the most problems that face learners to have a good speaking, along with suggesting some solutions to succeed those problems, depending on some of the past studies and current one. The research limitations and sample. This study will be limited to the university students in northern Syria, from the 1st to the 4th classes, who study English language as a second one. The time limitation is between 2022 and 2023. The methodology used to conduct the current research is analytical and descriptive methods. In addition to that, observation on the students speaking will be taken into consideration. I will collect the sample using a survey. So a survey will be conducted having many questions to measure and assess the areas needed to be dealt with, like problems and solutions regarding English speaking. In order to show its results later, this questionnaire may be conducted through direct or indirect interviews. The survey will be electronic on some platform. Regarding the sample, I did not frankly measure the sample precisely, but this number is approximately, so it may be more than this. So I expect to interview about 300 students, university students, and may I interview 50 teachers. So I may make some statistics of the university students' number, first year or fourth year, and so on, and determine the appropriate number of the sample. Teachers as well, also. So this is for the plan of the research proposal. So thank you for listening, and I'm ready to receive any comments by your side.
Thank you very much, Ziad. Great effort you have done. Nice presentation. So the times for Dr. Omar to give his comment and his additions, anything else. You are welcome, Dr. Omar.
Okay, thanks a lot for having me today. Actually, I was really sorry for the unstable internet connection here in the area where I am living right now. So let us start with the title of the research. So can I have it on the screen, Mr. Ziad?
Sorry, Professor, which section?
Can I have the title of the research?
Yes.
Now, the title of the research, the title itself.
Okay, this is.
Okay, so here you say teaching English speaking skills to the Arab students in northern Syria.
Yes.
Most problems and solutions. What are you going to do with this study? Are you going to write about it, or you are going to investigate?
So I will analyze and investigate also.
So it should be mentioned in the title, for example, investigating teaching English speaking skills problems of Arab students in northern Syria. Also, I can comment on the title as it's very broad. Very broad. So you should minimize the area of investigation of the research. It should not be open-ended. So if you talk about for Arab students in northern Syria, okay, so here it is a little bit broad topic. And also here you say a case study for students at university level. So how many universities are there in northern Syria?
Mhm.
So there are lots of universities. Yeah. So my comment here is you have to limit the scope of the research so as to investigate the area of research, which is the speaking skill itself, and then the problem. Which problem are you talking about here? This
Mhm.
research.
Yeah.
So here, this is my comment. The title is
Yes.
broader. It should be limited, and a case study should be for a specific group of people. Okay, so you're not going to investigate the problem across all the universities in northern Syria. Okay, so it's about this. And then can I have the questions here? Can I have the questions on the research?
Yes.
Or before that, the problem itself. What's the problem here of the research? What is the problem of the research?
The problem is weak English speaking among university students.
Okay, so they are bad at speaking, yeah?
Yes.
Or university students face a big problem in speaking English. Okay, so here you are going to investigate the problems of fluency at tertiary education, for example. So here, with specific focus on X students, for example, the fourth year students
Mhm.
at X university.
Mhm.
It should be like that. Yeah, it should be like that.
Yes.
Okay, and then so here you have the speaking problem. So what are the questions? So we have a problem of speaking English among students. Then there should be some problems, some questions to be answered. What are the questions here? What are the questions? Question number one.
Yes. To what degree does the use of chain drill, a technique to improve English speaking, could be effective?
This is questions.
Yes.
So you have lots of questions, yeah?
Yes.
Lots of questions. So to what degree does the use of the chain drill? Okay, good. So here all the questions are acceptable here.
Yeah.
All the questions are acceptable. So what about with the hypotheses?
Yes.
What are you going to do with the questions in the research?
If it is the first hypothesis.
You are going to answer them, yeah?
Yeah, exactly, Professor. Yeah.
So by the end of the research, you will the hypothesis, yeah? So the questions and the hypothesis should
your voice is interrupted, Doctor.
reflect each other about this. So you have the okay, so I'm asking about the significance of your research. The significance of your research. What is it?
Before we move to here to this paragraph, I didn't get your total idea. So you mean about the questions and the hypothesis? The question, but the hypothesis will answer the question, each question, didn't it?
Yeah. So you either answer the question or prove the hypothesis. Yes. All right. So my question was about the significance of your study. So what do you mean by significance here? So we mean the social importance, social importance of your study. So you should mention this clear idea about this. So what is the social importance for this investigation of a phenomenon? Okay, so you have methodologies, all right? No problem in that.
Yes, yes. Limitation.
Descriptive, analytical, and then the sample of your research should be limited, should be very, very limited, by the way, the sample. So you are not going to investigate the problem across all the universities in southern Syria. Just determine a specific university, and at that university you should select a certain sample or groups, and then
Yes, clear.
I have a chance to.
Your voice was interrupted, Doctor, in the last minute. After a certain group of students, did you add something? No voice. My colleague, are you hearing?
Yes, Ziad, your voice is clear.
Yes,
Clear, and all of them is clear. I
Yes.
think that he finished commenting on your research.
Yes, if it is, that's good. We will thank Dr. Omar for his comments. They will be considered, inshallah. Dr. Omar, if you have, if you hearing us and have additional comments, if not,
He's not here, Dr. Omar. Yes, Dr. Muntasir.
Dr. Muntasir
Thank you.
will give the
yes,
give
Dr.
the yes.
Okay. So let me to be a host. I'd like to show
Yes,
something in your research.
yeah.
I think that Dr. Jalal wants to comment because he raised, give a hint.
Yes, I do not see the raised hands because I am sharing the screen.
This is
On chat,
This is due-
maybe.
Yes,
Yes.
this is due to Dr. Muntasir because Dr. Jalal wants to, I think, give his point of view, his idea.
Welcome, Dr. Jalal. Muhammad Jalal, welcome.
السلام عليكم دكتور. السلام عليكم
السلام عليكم.
جميعا.
أهلا بك.
وعليكم السلام. أهلا دكتور محمد.
طبعا أنا أعتذر يعني مداخلتي ستكون باللغة العربية.
ولا يهمك، تفضل.
لا عليك دكتور، تفضل.
الله يحفظك يا رب. دكتور، احنا بالبحث يعني اتوقع الدكتور عمر هو علق على عنوان البحث، يعني العنوان لا يعبر عن مضمون البحث. انا اطلعت على البروبوزل، يعني المضمون اوسع بكثير من عنوان البحث، فعنوان البحث يجب ان يكون مرآة، يعني انا من خلال رؤيتي للعنوان اعرف تماما ماذا سيفعل البحث او ماذا فعل عند انجاز البحث. انه هاي النقطة الاولى. النقطة الثانية، طبعا أنا يعني لست مختص، لكن راح أتكلم بأشياء تخص البحث العلمي، يعني كيف يكون متقنا أو يكون بأبهى صورة، يعني فكلامي هو مجرد اقتراح وإبداء رأي، يعني قد يحتمل الصواب والخطأ. الشيء الآخر دكتور، وأيضا الكلام وجه زميلنا الباحث، إنه الآن أنت عم توصف إنه إشكالية في الدراسة. يعني إحنا لو أفردنا فصل بالبداية لنوصف طريقة الدراسة بالبداية الموجودة حاليا أو الطريقة اللي عم يتبعها الطلاب أو اللي يدرس فيها الطلاب، بعدين أنا أظهر يعني مشكلة هذه الطريقة أو إنه كيف ممكن أحسنها. فأعتقد إفراد فصل لوصف طرق الدراسة أو وصفها بشكل دقيق، حتى يعني أنا أوصف الحال ثم أوصف نقاط الضعف ثم أوجد حل. يعني هيك بيكون البحث العلمي أتى على أركان كل المشكلة من كل أطرافها. الشيء الأخير اللي حاب أنوه عنه، ما راح أخذ من وقتكم كثير، لأن أنت حضرتك راح تعمل استبيان حوالي 300 طالب أو بعض الجامعات. هاي الاستبيانات بحاجة إلى تأكيد على أنه أنت العينة اللي راح تختارها راح تمثل المجتمع بشكل دقيق، فهذا يحتاج تحليل إحصائي. فإحنا نحتاج إلى بعض التحاليل لحتى تثبت أولاً أنه تثبت أن هذه العينة تمثل حقيقة المجتمع، وهذا يتم من خلال اختبار التوزيع الطبيعي للبيانات. بعدين بندرس العلاقة بين المتغيرات، لأن أنت أعتقد عندك بعض المتغيرات فهي محتاجة إلى معامل الانحدار، معامل الارتباط. فهذا بيعطي البحث قيمة حقيقية، قيمة علمية مؤكدة يعني. أما ممكن أنت التعامل مع البيانات بدون تحليل إحصائي دائما راح يخليها هي مكان، ما أقول شك، يعني هو شك يقيني، ما هو شك حول البحث. فحبذا لو هالثلاث نقاط سريعا. أنا أعتذر على الإطالة دكتور.
شكرا دكتور محمد. طبعا هلا بس قبل ما يحب الدكتور منتصر تعليقا على الدكتور محمد، هلا العينه رح تشمل عينه عفوا محدده determined او limited من فئه من الطلاب. ما بعتقد ان هي رح تمثل المجتمع او لا، رح تمثل فئه معينه من الطلاب اللي هن بيفيدوني في البحث.
لا المجتمع ما أقصد كامل المجتمع، يمثل مجتمع الدراسة. يعني أنت لما تقول بدي أدرس طلاب السنة الرابعة، تمام، في الجامعات، هذا هو عينة المجتمع، هذا هو فأنا لما أنت اختارت 50 طالب، يا ترى بدي أعمل تحليل إحصائي، هل هذول ال 50 يمثلون كل طلاب السنة الرابعة؟ هذا في تحليل إحصائي يسمى التوزيع الطبيعي البيانات. لا أعرف أنه أنا العينات اختارتها بتمثل العينة اللي أنا عم أستهدفها ولا لا. يعني هذا ضروري يكون موجود. ولاحقا إذا بتحب بحط لك الاختبارات اللي بتجرى لهي الاختبارات، واختبار بسيط يعني، بس بيعطي تأكيد كونفيرم
تمام. تقصد انت طريقه اختيار العينه، طريقه اختيار الاشخاص تكون ممنهجه يعني.
تماما. ولاحقا تثبت بتحليل احصائي انه فعلا كانت العينه تمثل المجتمع المدروس، مثلا طلاب السنه الرابعه الثالثه، اللي هو يعني حسب
اكيد
ممكن نزودك فيها ان شاء الله لاحقا.
اكيد. شكرا كثير. اكيد ان شاء الله. شكرا لتعليقك.
نشكرك دكتور محمد جلال على هذه الأشياء الجميلة وهذه الإضافات المستنيرة جدا جدا. لكن قد يختلف مجالنا من مجالكم بعض الشيء. نحن نطبق هذه الأشياء في شابتر 3 اللي هو الفصل الثالث، نسرد له شابتر خالص يسمى ميثودولوجي. فالطالب بيقوم بيعمل كل الاشياء حقته من البروسيجر، الاجراءات اللي هو عملها، السامبل، البوبيوليشن حقته، التولز حقته كلها، وحيحللها لنا عن طريق SPSS او انذا اللي هو برنامج اخر. فده موجود عندنا هنا بنذكر ذكرا فقط في البروبوزل، بنقصد الطريقه اللي هو حيستخدمها. يعني هي must be include يعني البوبيوليشن، السامبل حقته. البوبيوليشن طبعا ميبي يكون اكبر، يعني ميبي 300 مثلا، والعينه بتكون جزء من المجتمع. بالنسبه بعد ذلك ورينا ايضا اللي هي الطريقه حقته، المنهاج اللي هو اللي حيستخدمه هنا تعليم، ولكن يطبقه في الفصل الثالث، يذكره ويطبقه في الرابع عشان يصل للفصل الخامس يجيب لنا النتائج والتوصيات والمقترحات إلى آخره. هذه طريقتنا هنا، نعمل هكذا نحن. ما أدري إنه هل في تخصصاتكم تختلف عنا غير ذلك. عموما جزيت خيرا على الإضافات الجميلة جدا جدا، ونشكرك كثير جدا جدا دكتورنا محمد جلال. أي إضافة أخرى؟
Is it possible that to share you with some ideas?
Yes, after I had made my comment, Mustafa, then I will give you chance, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Ziad, you had met me as a host.
Second.
Hello.
Yes.
Ziad, from right click on the name. Yes, right click, make a host.
Yes. I just see the choice.
Click on the name, then it will give you give you
Okay,
a sign.
now
then
Dr.
click it.
Muntasir host, yes, Mustafa. Now
Yes,
is
I
it?
couldn't see the choice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Let's start one by one. The first thing, Zaytuna or Zaytuna International University. Here we have their comment on your right. Okay. New line, Faculty of Art. Art, it is not art, it is arts. Okay. Then Department of English Language. Subject dissertation proposal omit this. Then also student omit this also. Here we said instead of student, we say submitted by Ziyad, etc. So then supervised by Dr. Muntasir Muhammad Al-Qadi, complete the name. Okay. So
Yeah.
also here we had add 2003 at the end of the page. Okay. The time. Also, Dr. Hamisa, he had sent some comment. Okay. We will send it for you. Okay. Then the first page, let's go to the another one. So here we have also the teaching English, teaching speaking skills for Arab students in Northern Syria, most problems and solution, the case study, levels 2003. So here we have chapter 1. We are chapter 1 in the middle of this page. You hear me?
Yes, yes. Perfect.
Yes. Then introduction under the chapter 1. Okay. Then after that, general overview, we can change it to background 1.0, okay? 1.0, not 1.1. Here also we have the strength, read, you can read the strong.
Sorry, Professor.
Here we have the article before of the English language, so has made in a common language in the countries. Also here we have mistakes also received. Okay, this global significance make English receive without s, omit s, especially in attention, etc., etc. So let us go to the last line in the background. Okay, there is full stop here during. Omit this full stop, then you can change during with small letters, comma, during, until to. Let us go also the statement of the problems. One statement of the problems. Here we have also the statement of the problems week if English of the university. Omit the article the. It is not suitable here. So also we have speaking the English skills that should be taught by the English teachers. Here we can rewrite this sentence. It is need to rewrite, okay? And after that, here speaking fluency is one of the goals should be research, but here omit but. So research in English, okay? Learning the foreign language. Also in here is stated by foreign, in, omit in. And here we have a citation of ABA, so Association of Psycho-Americans. So we said that is the name of the scholars, then comma, and after that the time of that, for example. Okay, if there is a quotation, we use comma, then P for one page, or if more than one page, you can use double B, B.B, okay? So all this you can find it in my comment. Here also is speaking English letters, but here Syria. Teaching speaking skills to the Syrians has always been challenges. Syrians, we need S here, okay? Okay, and as it is returned to the teaching skills, it's not returned to Syrians, okay? Then also here task to EF, to EFL. Now we say that I change the to, we change to for EFL, English language as a foreign language.
Yeah.
Okay, here also in the another lines, okay, this is referred to the teaching of, also we omit off, we say teaching English to learners in etc. Okay, this is in page 1. Yeah. Let's go another one. This is statement of the problems. This is a statement of the problems. This is a statement of the problems. And here also we have
sorry, Dr. Muntasir, can you, yes, zoom in, just zoom in because the writing is small.
we have
interrupted voice, Doctor. إنه فصل عند الدكتور.
Is it clear to you now?
Yes, Doctor. It's good. Yes.
It is clear?
Yes.
Yes, I will send it to you, this surely to correct your all errors and mistakes. Page 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So page 3 here in line 2, motivated and they lack. So here we don't need they as a subject. We can say motivated and lacked the basic language skills that would enable them to express themselves easily. What about these variables? Here we have not a variables inside the proposal. A variables must be included in your title. Your title had independent variables and dependent, okay? So according to that, here we don't need it. You can omit this variable from here. What about the objectives? Objectives here also, we don't say objectives like this, Ziad. We say objectives of the study. So I say study, it is better to use a research, okay? It is best to use a study more than. Here we have also objectives in line 1, the objectives. There is no one objective here. We have 2 or 3 or more objectives of the study is to investigate the following. 2 dots also, we can omit it. In a research or a scientific research, we don't use in title 2 dots, okay? We have 2 objectives. This objective, it is not adequate, surely. You can add more objective, at least five question, 5 objectives, and 5 hypotheses. Okay, you can add more objective for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, to what degree, instead of does, you can say could the use of chain drill as a technique, we can omit it. Okay. Chain drill to improve English speaking. Then also you can also omit it. Question. Just it is your title first. Question of the research. Here we have number 1, 2, 3, because you write your study of, or the question of the study. Also change it. Study question of the study. Okay.
Yeah.
Omit question. But just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Number 5, hypothesis. Really, hypothesis, it's come before the question. Okay. You can change hypothesis 1.4 and then you write the question, because a question answer a hypothesis. Answer the hypothesis. So that is the first hypothesis, then your question. Hypothesis number 1, question number 1. Hypothesis number 2, question number 2. Okay, like this. So here we have the first hypothesis, second hypothesis. Also, we don't need this, surely. We can omit it. You can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you can write the study of the hypothesis. It's quite enough. Okay, the first one, the use of chain drill techniques is effective to improve. You can change to improve in improving. Okay, in improving. You can use in improving instead of to improve.
Yeah.
Then also omit. Okay, this is according to the page number 3. Okay, let's go on page number 4. Also, the use of chain drill technique is not effective also in improving student fluency in speaking skills, no sensitive, blah blah, etc. In hypothesis number 3, we choose 2020 and 2023 here. Omit the off. Okay, omit off university student, particularly. Then also here, go ahead to the research significance, and here 1.5 significance of the study. Say significance of the study. Then here we have speaking skills. Speaking skills, what does it mean? Fixed agreement as speaking skills, okay? Because we have some studies, and here we have speaking skills, agreement, fixed agreement as for word speaking.
Yeah.
Then here we had, would like to add article like the chain drill technique, okay? And here also in determining the most important, we don't need to most important. We said that the problems that face, omit most, and also succeed here. We can change this verb to overcome, to overcome these problems or those problems. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Also here is the last line. Depending on the sums of the past studies and the current, we don't need one, omit one. Current is that mean this is a study, or this study in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
Number 1.8, it is not 0.7. We can move the methodology before the limitation. The last point in the proposal, just first mention the methodology, then after that the limitations. Yeah. Okay, here we have we say that limitations of the study. Limitation of the study. I don't had also S. We say limitations of the study. Comment number 55. Then it's good. This study will be great idea. Okay. Let's go to methodology. Methodology must be 1.7 and limited 1.6. You can read enumerations out. Okay, the methodology used to conduct this research is analytical descriptive method. We need here an article. May I said an analytical, or also you can use the analytical descriptive method, any one of them. So in addition to that, okay, observation and students speaking, we can change this to what? Change preposition to of student, don't own student. Okay, then also ideas needed. Idea need instead of needed as a past. Okay, that need, we use that need, we use that need. Check the spelling also of tilt. We have a omitted. Okay, you can change. Yes, yes, in order, we don't need in order here. Okay, you can omit it. Say speaking to show its result later. You can omit the in order also. Okay, this is just, I think, about the little mistake that I note. It's through your proposals, Ziad. I hope you are well. Also, another page, I think, or complete. So the last page. Okay, the number of expected interview of the target student is up to 300 between brackets and omit on. Okay, so the number expected also interview with teachers 50 between brackets and also omit 1. So we shouldn't mention the number of interviews. Yes, here we have a comment. Do you see here 300 and use 50, omit 1. And the last things I would like to the general idea, use your the font for new time romance, new time romance, and yes, TNR. So bold one for titles is, as you say, that is a study of the study. Okay, using AB citation is an example, field 2005. For direct quotation, field to 2005, comma page.5. That I think it is my comment on your proposal. Yes, Doctor, thank you very much. Thank you. I would like you to just repeat the questions and hypotheses. How okay. I start with them. I couldn't see your edits or comments on the right. Okay. In hypothesis, you first mention hypothesis. Okay. And then after that, mention your question. For example, hypothesis number 1, it is to respond or to answer the question number 1. Okay. I mean, yes, I mean it is the same, but you can make it other question. Maybe same, you can make it as a question. Okay, or change it as a question. Okay. Yes. Yes. You got it? Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, now I think a time for your colleague to add their ideas or concept or in addition, any comment. You are welcome now.
Okay, if it's possible that I want to thank you, all of you, especially our doctors who gave us a good comment in order to write a good research and thesis concerning going on to finish our second year, or the patch B, as we say. I need our colleague to show us only the title in order to comment on it, please.
Yes, can I share it, Dr. Muntasir?
Yes, Mr. Ziad. Not share from.
Yes, yes.
I share it from here. Yes, yes, I share it here.
The introduction, the title is
Here.
Okay, teaching English speaking skills to the Arab students in northern Syria. Most problem. Is it okay that we say a case study student at university level 2000? Is this that can be a case study?
Is this question for Ziad or for me?
The question, in fact, for our doctor, it could be a case study.
Surely no.
No.
Yes, no. Surely no.
Oh, okay. It shouldn't be. Why a case study? It should be concentrated or focused on one idea, one point, one class, or I might take from this class 2 or 3 students, and a case study, in fact, nowadays rarely used because it didn't give us, according to the results, authentic result, especially in teaching. So, in my opinion, I suggest that should be omitted. Then our colleague did well, in fact, but where are the variable, the independent and dependent?
Yes.
Where are the dependent and independent variables? I think they are omitted. They are not shown here.
Yes, they are. They should be shown in the title, as Dr. Omar said.
Okay. Then you put a limitation of study 2000 to 2022, 2000, and 2023 finished. We are going to 2024.
But
okay.
We use the 2023 to make it useful from the past students that they study the past year, not the current one. So I don't know if it is right.
I think, Mr. Mustafa, no need to put the years here in the title.
Okay. In the limitation, we put in either the limitation of
yes, in the limitation,
area,
but not in the title, right?
Our colleague, limitation of the area. You said that you are going to do your research.
Thank you, Mustafa. So it's very important. It is very important. Okay. So it is very important to put the times for a case study. Okay. Why? Because we can ask you a question when your study had done. Okay. So for this reason, we can put it, but maybe change it from 2003. He said that because he achieved his research before the end of 2003. Okay. That means between 2020 up to 2003. So if it's your study and not finished yet until 2003, then we can change it to 2024. Okay.
Yes. The last point, if it's possible.
Yes, welcome.
That you said university student I think it should be very accurate to say, for example, two or three at most university, 2 or 3 at most university, because the sample or the society of the society and the sample will be very large. For example, in the northern Syria, Idlib University and Aleppo University, Free Aleppo University, it would be much more focused.
Yes, Mustafa, we will determine one university only.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes, yes.
How many university in your Idlib region?
There are many
In the area,
Doctor.
in the area there are 8 universities and 2 institutes. Our doctor.
Yes, it is quite enough to be a population for his study. Okay, maybe 7th university, his population, then he can choose a sample from this one, maybe one university. Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome.
Okay.
Okay, so we will select one university. Is it enough, Doctor?
Yes, about 8 or 7 universities. It is large population. Maybe it is consists about 1 or 2 or 3 or 400 students in all these university.
Yes, yes.
It is consists of that.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Maybe less, maybe more.
More, yes, good, great. So because the population is be most or maximum or more than the sample maybe 50, maybe 100. Okay, according to your idea, we say that it is a random sample. Okay, a random sample.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Any question to your colleague?
Yes, maybe I have a comment, please.
Yes,
yeah.
In the objective, I see that you mention a chain drill. Okay, you focus on that chain drill. This is a technique, and this technique belongs to a method which is audio-lingual method, right? Why you focus on the chain drill? You focus on one technique on the audio-lingual method. Why you don't mention the method here? Why you mention just the technique, Ziad?
Yes, it's the same, Shadi, not audio only. Skill drill is a method to practice English in a certain manner. So you can talk, also you can listen, you can speak in a sequence. So chain means sequence. The drill training means training. So it is not only for audio. I searched for it, and it is somehow useful to students to practice and teachers as well.
Yes, but there is a lot of techniques that emphasize on the speaking on language, and more than one method also emphasize on the speaking. I think it's better to mention here the method or approach, not only a technique in your research.
Okay. Frankly, we should not concentrate on one technique. I tried to concentrate on the ordinary problems or issues relating to pronunciation and speaking. But one of them is chain drill. The chain drill is studied by many researchers in the past, and I suggested to include it in the research.
Yes, but the chain drill, maybe they use this or apply this technique on the students in classroom, not in the university. I think so.
Yes. Yes, I may ask Dr. Mutasir if we can change it and use another technique or
yes,
another method.
my opinion in this. My opinion is this: I said for you, you can change some objective or add more of them at the beginning of the presentation for my comment.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Shadi, for your comment.
Thank you very much, Ziad. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you, Shadi, for your sharing your ideas. Also, we have some comment sent by the Dr. Khamisa because she absent for problems or circumstances happens in the Eastern Sudan nowadays. You know that he had sent her comment as the pictures or as a photo. Then I will send it in your WhatsApp or in your email. Thank you very much. Thank you for all.
Thank you, Professor. And
we had finished our session just related to Ziad proposal. Okay, let's go ahead in your proposal and correct all these things is mentioned by Dr. Omar, by I myself, and also another will send to you, as I said for you before, by Dr. Khamisa. This is a committee for the proposal or the chapter 1 or a plan of the research.
Yes,
okay,
doctor.
thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for your comments and your following up.
Thank you.